And that's why you see, even though they're prey animals, and they are threatened by predators, especially in the wild, when you drive by a field of horses, what are they doing? Usually, they're eating grass, right? The favorite thing to do. And relaxing. They love that. They spend 18 hours a day grazing on hay or on grass. And so horses have this amazing ability to be aware of what's going on, to be alert, but to be relaxed and present. And what if we could model our lives after them? Or what if we could learn just a little bit about how they do that? We could really improve the quality of our life and our experience and our families' lives. And so that's what we're here to do today. I'm going to teach you a couple of things that can help you get back into connection with the present, with your body, with your emotions, and bring you, hopefully, an elevated experience with your family. Because I think we're all past just surviving in life, right? We don't live in the time where you had a lot of kids because a few might not make it, right? Like, we don't have to worry about that anymore. And we're even beyond, just housing and clothing our kids and making sure they get through university and get a good job. No, we want to connect with our kids, right? We want an emotional connection. We want fun. We want comfort. We want trust. We want to build intimacy. And so it makes sense to me, just as a society, that we start to shift from the mind to a more heart-centered way, because that's what the heart's really good at. The heart's really good at helping us with all of these things. So that's why I teach it. It helped me so much to see life from this perspective, and now I help other people tap into that. Einstein said this: the intuitive mind is a sacred gift. The rational mind, a faithful servant. We've created a society that honors the servant that has forgotten the gift. And the heart is an intuitive thing. It responds, it feels, it senses, and we just haven't put in a value on that. And when we do, we discover that life can be so much richer and deeper and more meaningful. So I just want to say one more thing. This is really important before we move into our first activity. It's really important to know, why are we doing this? So we're doing this for the obvious reasons that we want more balance, right? We want more well-being. We want to connect with our families. But underneath that, we do anything to improve ourselves, our family's life, the quality of our experience, because we are immeasurably valuable. We are worth putting the time and energy into learning this stuff, because when we start to access the innermost parts of us, if we really value who we are, not for what we do, not for the job we have, or the car we drive, or how well we speak, but just for being alive, just for being. If we can truly value ourselves, then we're going to be motivated to discover all the great things that we hold inside of us. If we don't value that, there's not a whole lot of motivation, and we can get really sidetracked. And secondly, I believe our planet depends on it. We become so disconnected with the food we eat, the earth we walk on, the people we live with. And so, connection to self is how we begin to reconnect to all of life. To our families, to our communities, and to the world. So I think it's pretty worthwhile, and I really commend you all for being here tonight. So we're just going to take a little bit of time to listen tonight. And I hope you can just settle in and relax, put your cell phone down, just give yourself this time, and let's just try it out and see where it goes. Get you guys interacting with energy. That's how we're going to start. So I'm talking a lot about energy. I'm just talking about a lot of concepts, but let's actually experience it, right? So I was going to ask everybody to put your hands together and just start rubbing them together like this, as vigorously as you can. So a little bit longer. Let's get some heat going there. Good. Okay. So now slowly start to separate your hands about a foot apart. What do you notice? It's tingling, right? Does everybody feel that? Okay. So let's just start to pull our hands apart and see how far apart your hands can get, and you can still feel that tingling feeling. See how far you can do. Pull your hands apart. Just watch out for your neighbor. Still feeling it? Yeah, so this is energy. We don't see it, but it's there. Einstein said everything is energy. And beyond that is supreme intelligence. So when we start to approach life from an energetic perspective and we feel and experience it, that's the first step to starting to recognize the energy that flows through our body in the form of emotion and sensation. Okay, one more. So this time put your hand just about a foot above your head. All right, you guys are good. And then bring your other hand about an inch below your belly button. Okay, so this time we're going to bring our hands slowly together. And I want you to notice what you feel between your hands. So you're going to slowly bring your hands together and just notice what you feel. And I'd like you to stop about a foot apart again. So you're feeling almost like a ball of energy, like there's something between your hands. You can change position like this. And almost, if we pay attention to the sensation, we almost feel like we can manipulate and change this energy. Does everybody feel that? There's like almost like a heaviness to it. Okay, so this is energy awareness, and I think in life we rush through our days, we get disconnected, and so it really helps to just ground ourselves a little bit. And so something like that can just help us to ground. Okay, so next we're going to try an activity called a body scan. And if you did a field session, this is how you would start your session before you even ever got close to a horse. But it's a really valuable skill to have and really easy to do. So I'm going to walk you guys through it. And we've been talking a lot, right? It's a lot of heady information coming out at you right now. So let's just get back into our body and out of our mind. In a good way. So I'm going to invite you to close your eyes. Okay. Just take a nice deep breath. Not so much to like relax your body, but just to center your body. So take a couple, right? Deep breaths right down into your belly. And what we're doing here is we're just drawing our awareness out of the mind, out of thinking, and into the core of our being, into our center. And then just notice the sensations in your body without changing any of them, without judging them as good or bad. Just simply be aware of the sensation that you're feeling. And now we're going to move our awareness up to the top of our head. And I'm going to take you through a mental scan of our whole body. And I'm going to ask you to just notice every part of your body as you scan over it, and not change it, not change the state it's in, just notice. So we'll start at the top of the head, and just bring your awareness down over your forehead, over your eyes, your nose, over the mouth, ears, and down your neck to your shoulders. And scanning down the arms into the hands. What do you notice? What are you feeling? What sensation? And going back up to the chest area, just noticing how that feels, moving down to the abdominal area. Moving back to the back of our body, upper back, noticing how the muscles feel, how's your spine. Just be curious about the sensation you're feeling, because each sensation holds some information for you. Let's move down to the lower back, the hips, the legs, all the way down into our feet. So I'm going to ask you to keep your eyes closed, and then just do a brief scan of your whole body again, like I just taught you, and look this time search for the area that holds the strongest sensation for you. So it might be like a pain, it might be pain in your hip or your knee, it might just be a tingling, a muscle. And just, again, bringing your awareness to it without trying to change it. Pinpoint that one area. And when you found that area, just put your hand up, let me know what you found. I don't want to rush anybody. Good. So for me, it was my lower back. I was doing the scan with you. So hold that spot in your mind. And now take another nice deep breath and go back into that area with your awareness and just kind of blow it up a little bit. Just expand it. Has it changed at all? Have you noticed any difference? Has it moved? Do you now feel a strong sensation in another area of your body? Take a minute to notice. See, our body is holding information for us all the time. And we're constantly trying to ignore it or numb it or take a pill to get rid of it, but it's actually really, really important information. So we're going to go into our intuition now. I love that everybody's staying so focused. This is awesome. So let's go back into that area, that sensation. Has it shifted for anybody? Anybody experience it moving? Okay, so wherever it moved to, go into that sensation now and just blow it up a little bit. And now we're just going to bring our awareness to that part of our body, and we're going to ask, is there a message here for me? What are you trying to tell me? And just see what comes to you. Just be open. There's no right or wrong. It could be a word, it could be an image, a knowingness, a phrase, anything at all. But being open and honoring your body in this way, it builds trust. And you're going to find the more you do this kind of thing, the more you're going to be able to quickly and easily tap into what's going on. Okay, so you can open your eyes now. So in a smaller group, this is what I do. I lead some workshops sometimes, and we might have 6 people in a group, and we would all stand in a circle and do this, and then everybody would go around and share just the part of their body that they experienced the sensation, and then they'd experience the message. And it's so amazing to hear. I'm not going to ask anybody. I won't put anyone on the spot today, unless somebody wants to volunteer their message, if anybody got one. But it's amazing to hear how people are able to tap in so easily and so quickly. And even if you don't get a message, if you're just noticing a sensation and it shifts for you, or you notice it, maybe it's getting stronger. These are all the building blocks for emotional and inner body sensation awareness. So this is the kind of thing that we can do. You could do this on the subway, you could do this sitting at work. I find it really helpful if I'm in a really tense situation. and I'm feeling really stressed and I'm getting really stuck in my mind, like angry or resentful or thinking I know why somebody has done something or something, like when we're human, we go into that judgment place. Doing a body scan, when that presents itself, can radically shift what comes out of that for you in terms of your reaction, your response. And it can take 2 minutes. So good job, that was excellent.